Hello everyone, I'm Yoga Cat. Today I want to describe a personal experience that happened for me this past month. It was a reminder for me that I'm still here, and not only am I still here, I am feeling good, powerful, and I'm connecting to my mission more than any other time. I really acknowledge that I make an incredible difference in the lives of others. And because I'm still here, I was able to speak candidly with a nephew who just celebrated his 21st birthday. Some of you may know my story, which is 25 years ago, prior to becoming the amazing yoga teacher I am today, I was in a very dark place and I was very tempted to kill myself, and I attempted to roll myself off the ledge of a building. If you're a student or a client, you have heard me remind each of you, be grateful for the life that you have and the people in your life. When I called my nephew, I was simply grateful that I was still present to be able to listen and encourage him on the phone. After the phone call, I reflected that he wasn't even born when I thought about taking my own life. That was 25 years ago, and he's just 21. My name would have been a memory of one of my family members. To this kid, I would have been the aunt who took her life. Oh, remember she killed herself? Yeah, I wonder what kind of person she was. Because I'm here, and I matter, and I got through the darkest moments of my life, I have made other connection with people who shared with me that I inspired and encouraged them, and that I was a guardian for them in their dark moments. I'm talking about besides all the yoga and meditation clients that I have taught for 25 years. If you're one of Mona's clients, she might have shared with you some of the beginning of her story. Probably around 2000. She attended one of my yoga classes. Thankfully, she was so impacted by me as a gentle and thoughtful yoga teacher and the study of yoga that she taught herself the yoga practice and began teaching in Quito. Now she's traveled all over the world, including India. And Mona is currently teaching yoga therapy, and she conducts healing seminars in France. Several years ago, I had received an email from her, and she shared with me how important I was to her. It was so beautifully touching to hear from her. And a few months ago, I was able to meet her in person. To meet and hug her was so sentimental and emotional for both of us. At that meeting, I encouraged her in her teaching and healing practice, and we continue to stay in touch. My friend Sheila is a dear friend of mine, and we mirror each other, and we are advocates for each other. She tells me that I inspire her every day. A few years back, both of us were going through some of our darkest times, and she has said, because of me holding a space for her, she made it through. And we both use the words recreation, to recreate. It means when you can't see the powerful part of yourself and another sees that part of you and keeps recreating that image for you until you can see it. And she's done that for me, and I've done that for her. Also, I have been with Alex, the love of my life, for 21 years. I'm grateful for the space of love that we created. Our love story happens every day because I'm important and still here. I get that. You might be saying, what you just said, that's not my life. And right now your circumstances might be completely down. Circumstances don't mean that you're a bad person or that you don't deserve something better. You do. Trust yourself. Go for it. Focus on every good moment and on the moments that you laugh with joy. We don't live life in chunks. We live it right now. By being here right now, a future moment has a chance to open up and evolve. This is a very important lesson that I learned from my own healing and survival. If you are dwelling on the past, you have no ability to fully love the person in front of you, yourself, or to let yourself be loved. You are not loved in the past. You are loved in the present moment. For an example, have you ever been part of a conversation and you heard something different than that was actually said because you were triggered by an incident from your past? For an example, I love you, and you heard I love you, but. When you are triggered by something in your past, design new triggers in this time frame. If you were not safe in your past, and that thought for your safety is invading the present moment, stop right there. Put your new trigger in action. In the past, that may have been the case, but I am safe and calm right now. And let's say that you never felt loved, hated even, your new trigger right now. I know that I'm very well loved and cared for by great people in my life. If you are fully immersed in the present moment, you can experience in simple encounters how the angels and the universe loves and cares for you. You can experience the amazing connections of other human beings. And if we're truly practicing being in the present moment, letting go of defensiveness and being guarded, we would probably experience these encounters quite differently. Like me, you might discover that you will make a difference for people that you haven't met or haven't been born yet. And because you would not exist in that future moment, you would be a void in that person's life. He or she wouldn't realize that you were the one that was missing and needed. I wanted to say, I feel you. Right at this moment, I know that you might not be having the best life. You might not have hope, but you are important. You fill a space, one of love, kindness, and encouragement. If you left, you would leave a void in so many ways. You would also leave in your wake people who are consumed with guilt, sorrow, rage, regret, defeat, the inability to cope or move forward. That's what you would also leave. When we open to love, and we appreciate ourselves, and we can encourage another soul on planet Earth, there are just incredible moments when we connect with another human being. And if you want these amazing, simple, and loving encounters, it takes practice, staying in the present moment, releasing every feeling, every memory that doesn't serve you in this moment, truly learning to open your heart. You are important, and you have your mission here. You may not know how to access that knowledge, but you do have one. If you don't feel important to someone in your life, get out and volunteer. You will definitely become important to someone. And you're important to me, because you just heard me. Someday this video will be several years old, and yet today you were here with me. I was here for you because I chose life. May this video serve as a tool for you. Thanks for being here today and watching. This is Yoga Cat. Until the next one.